she moves, looks my way and calls my name. That seems to leave the trouble behind. If I'm feeling down and blue, troubled by some foolish game, she always seems to make me change my mind. I feel fine anytime she's around. She's around me now, almost all the time. And if I'm well, you can tell she's been with me. She's been with me now quite a long, long time, and I'm feeling fine. Every now and then things I lean on lose their meaning, and I find myself careening in the place I should not let them go. She has the power to go where no one else can find me, and silently remind me of the happiness, the good times that I know. And I just gotta go then, there's no what to say. Well, hardly there, pluckers. I saw things again there with another classic song from James Taylor, of course, Something in the Way She Moves. Okay, standard tuning with a capo on the 3rd fret, as he normally plays it, with a capo on the 3rd fret. Okay, so this one is obviously he plays it with his fingers. This one I'm using totally a pick, no fingers involved in this one with my version, so a slightly simplified version. Okay, hopefully for you all. Okay, so introduction, somewhat simplified because there's obviously with finger picking there's some bass notes missing when I'm doing it with a pick, but it sounds reasonably okay, I think. Okay, for an easier version. So what we start off with an A7th shape. Okay, so we play an A7th shape, and we hit the bottom of the 5th string open. Okay, then the 4th string, and then the 2nd string. Okay, then we hit the 5th string open again. Okay, and then what we do is we slide up the 4th, on the 4th string, the 2nd fret slides up to the 4th fret. Okay, so you got, then put this 1st finger on the 3rd fret from the capo on the 2nd string, the B string. So you slide up, then hit that 3rd on the 2nd, then the open 3rd, and then the 4th string on the 4th fret. Okay, so you got, okay, got that? Then you just basically repeat the whole thing, but instead of going 5th string, 4th string, when you do the 4th string, on the 2nd to the 4th time you play it, you hammer into that from open 4th to 2nd. So the first time is, got it? So the 2nd and 3rd and 4th time you play it, because it does it 4 times, this bit. Okay, 2nd, 3rd and 4th times you hammer into that from open to 2nd on the 4th. So 2nd string, 5th string open, slide, 4th string 2nd to 4th. It's all in like one movement. And then the 3rd string open, and then the 4th string again on the 4th fret. And then it just repeats that again. So the whole thing is, first time no hammer. Okay. into the verse we go. So you got that? Just a little bit of practice, just once more. I'll play that slowly for you, just once more. So when you hit that, when you come back, when you come from that, that's all like one movement. So you hit into that second on the fourth, slide up to the fourth fret on the fourth, and immediately hit that third string open, fourth string. Okay, got that? Right, so when you come out, done that 4 times, once straight and 3 times with the hammer, okay, on the second fret of the open to second on the fourth. You go into the verse, and that's the first 2 chords are exactly the same. Okay, so it's something in the way she moves. Okay, so it's exactly the same 2 chords. Or when you go back, you could actually just play the A rather than the A7. It's up to you what you like the sound of. Okay, so something in the way she moves. I'm playing 5 down to 2 or 3 or top string as well. Not playing the bottom E string at that point, okay? Then we go to an E minor. More or less straight away, it's quite a quick change there. D, G, A. So, from the beginning of the verse, and in the way she moves, quick E minor, da 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 da, and then typical sort of James Taylorish sort of thing there. From the A, goes from the A, you take your little pinky off, and then hammer it, a couple of strokes, and then hammer back into that second fret on the second string. Okay, so far we've got this. I'll do from the intro just to make it complete. Okay. Something in the way she moves, da 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 da. Okay, then we go, next bit is E minor. Right, so this is my name. That seems is another E minor. Seems to leave. That's right. Seems to leave this. Now this is a bit of a climb up. Seems to leave this troubled. So seems to leave is E minor, then you play the second fret of the bottom E string and climb up to a G chord. So it's seems to leave this troubled. Got that? Seems to leave this troubled. Got that? Then a quick C will be D. And then take off that second finger, top E string, open it up, hammer back in. Okay, so that next line is, it seems to leave this trouble well behind. Okay, so from the beginning of the verse so far. Something in the way she moves looks my way and calls my name. That seems to leave this trouble behind. Okay, then we'll repeat the first line again. It's exactly the same to play. Feeling down and bruised, troubled by some foolish game. It's exactly the same as the first line. Then back to E minor again. Similar. You always seem to make my choice. This time, instead of going to the D, you go to the A. And then take off the pinky, strum a couple of times, hammer it back in. Okay, so the first time you go from that E minor, second on the 6th, up to G, quick C. The first time you do it, it's a D. And the second time you do that line, it's an A. And then we're going into the chorus. Okay. So the whole first verse and the second verse is the next verse is exactly the same to play with different words. Okay. So from the beginning of the verse, something in the way she moves, looks my way or calls my name, that seems to leave this trouble behind. If I'm feeling down and blue, troubled by some foolish game, she always seems to make me change my mind. Okay, and that's the verses. That's all it for you. Okay, once more, very slowly. Something in the way she moves looks my way and calls my name, that seems to leave this troubled world behind. If I'm feeling down and blue, troubled by some foolish game, she always seems to make me change my mind. Okay, got that? Right, then we're going into the chorus. I feel, stay on the A. I feel fine is E minor. Change my mind. I feel fine. So any time is E minor. Sorry, stay on the A. I feel fine. Any E minor. Time D. She's back to the A. Round me. Another one of those James Taylor off. Pinky on back on again. Okay. So coming out of the last line, she always seems to make me change my mind. I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's a F sharp minor, round me now. Second fret bar chord, and then 4th fret from the capo on the 5th string and the 4th string. Round me now. Then we go to a B minor 7th, hitting that second on the 5th. So it's a 2nd fret bar chord, minor shape, but I'm just fretting the bar from the 5th string to the onwards to the 1st string. I'm not barring the 6th string. When I go into it, I hit that 2nd on the 5th and strum the rest of the chord. Okay, so it's let's go from the beginning again. I feel fine anytime she's around me. She's around me now, almost all the time. Now see that? Then I hit the bottom E string and the chord. Leave the bottom E string open. She's around me now, almost all the time. Bum. And then you hit that B and then the bottom E string. It's a bit tricky. Listen to that again. So from the beginning of the chorus. I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's around me now, almost all the time. And if, okay, repeat the whole thing again. Da, 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 she'll be around me now, quite a long time, feeling fine. Okay, so basically it repeats the whole thing twice. Okay, so from the beginning of the chorus, coming out the last line of the first verse, she seems to make me change my mind. I feel fine anytime she's around. So again, I lost head of myself there. Sorry. Let's go last line of this first verse. Okay, she's always seems to cheer me. I feel fine anytime she's around me now. chorus all the time. And if I'm well, you can tell she's been with me now. She's been with me now quite a long, long time, and I'm feeling fine. Okay, so the only thing I haven't shown you there is that little bit when it comes out of the chorus. A long, long time, I'm feeling fine. You hit the A chord, and then you go. So open up the take your pinky off, open up the second string, hammer back into the second fret on the second string, then open it up again. So it's okay. So strum the chord, A chord. Right. Open up the string and hammer into it with your pinky, the second string. Sorry. Then second string open, third string, second fret, and then the fourth string on the second fret. Sorry. Then what you do is you play a G chord and play the bottom E string, fourth string, third string, second string, and then the D chord and fourth D chord, and then play the fourth string. So it's what you do is you can go into that, do one of those sort of things, work your way down from 4. So it's, or just go down from 4 down to 1, or you can hammer that in if you want. So, okay. I think you do that. It probably sounds better if you just do 4, 3, 2, 3, and then back to the A. So it's. Another James Taylor sort of, another one of those sort of things, okay? And then basically we're going into the bridge section, or the middle section of the song, okay? So then it goes, coming out of that. Goes to D, every now and C, then the things I, then there's a bit of a bass sort of does that. So it's D, every now and C, then the things I lean on lose their feeling. Got that? So it's D, then go down, keeping your first finger where it is from the C, move the bass note down to the second fret on the 5th string, hit that note, strum, then put the C back together and back to the D. So it's every now and then the things I lean on lose their feelings. Okay, got that? Slowly. Every now and then the things I lean on lose their meaning. And then it sort of repeats that build up again. But what I'm doing is I'm doing a, then I'm playing like an E minor 7th, or a partial G chord, or E minor 7th. Second on the 5th, whichever finger you want, that finger or that finger. Third on the second, to the C, to the D. So it does that. So the first time it's every now and then the things I lean on lose their meaning, and I find the real. Okay, so the second time I'm doing that. I mean, you could do that the first time, but it's just the way I play it. Okay, so from the beginning, every now and then the things I lean on lose their meaning, and I find myself careering in C, places where I and then I'm playing that E minor 7th chord again. Should not let me, E minor, oh, A. Okay, so it's a C run down, E minor to an E, A, sorry, an E minor to an A. So from the beginning of this middle section, every now and then things I lean on lose their meaning, and I find myself careering in places I should not let me go. D, she has the D, C again, so it's D, she has the power, is C, power to go back to that, where no one to let me, that's that bit again, same as you did the first time. So D, she has C, power to go where, then this second on the 5th, back to the C, D, and again, that one, and again, the happiness, the D, good times. So it does it 3 times that. Okay, so from that second half of this bit is she has the power to go where no one else can find me, and silently remind me of the happiness, the good times that I, B minor 7th, barring the first 5 strings again, no, and I just gotta go in, and I'm basically just then I'm doing hitting the second on the 5th there, strum the B minor 7th, and then the bottom E string open, and then repeating B second on the 5th, and then we're back to the next verse. Isn't what she's got to say. And then basically the song is just repeating various bits that you've already done already. Okay, so let's just go through this middle bit, a section again. It's coming out of the that bit that goes T, every now and then things I lean on lose their meaning, I find myself careening in the places that I should let me go. She has the power to go where no one else will find me, and really remind me of the happiness, the good times that I know. Then I've just got to go there. Isn't what you got to say. Another verse exactly the same as the first one, but different words obviously. Okay, then it does another chorus, and that's basically how it finishes. Okay, and when it comes out of the very last verse, where you do that, all the time and I feel fine, you do another one of those. And that's it, that's how it finishes. Coming out of that B minor 7, it goes into that A bit again, where you the bit that you played just before the bridge section. Okay, so there you have it, boys and girls, the whole thing. So if you get stuck, just refer to my playthrough at the beginning of the video, or listen to the man himself and try and play along with him. Okay, so thanks for watching and listening. Hopefully that made sense to you, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.